Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright. So making that video, just kind of like I don't know, kind of helped unlock some of the things that have been sitting inside of myself that I've been wanting to express. And anyway, so here goes. So it's something that occurred to me. It's like I look at myself when I rewatch. Most of the time, I'm trying to continue to, as often as I can, watch the videos that I make just to check myself and see how I'm doing and kind of get like another. It's like looking at yourself. It's kind of a trip actually. So I'd be doing these things, and after I watched the video I just made, like I'm looking at this figure that's me, and it's like it's like damn, dude, like not just like it's strange that I have such issue with certain things, as looking the way that I am, just being honest with you. But so I'm starting to think like, what the fuck's going on? Like part of the issue I think is because I've had such issues with relationships lately, like with my friends and all those types of stuff, and it's just like it pretty much all across the board. They've not ended in complete failure, but they've not ended in like things just haven't felt friendly for a very long time. And it's like so, I don't even know exactly why. I mean, I could point to certain little things, and it's like, okay, that happened, but then as I just talked about, like a lot of that was because of the way I reacted, and I think a lot of it has to do with just I think that there is perhaps maybe a tinge bit of jealousy. Like it's fucking weird for me though, because like I've always like I'm the dude who really wanted to like follow other people. Like numerous friends of mine, I gave them the leadership roles, and give resources to them, give them trust, gave them the space to lead, and I would follow and do what they felt I should do. From their direction of leadership. Um, because I've never wanted it. I've never wanted the glory. I've never wanted the fame. I've never wanted the power. I've never wanted the money. I've never wanted any of that shit, dude. I just want to get this good job done and live a life that I truly feel good about living, and love a woman. Those are really the only two things that I've ever really, 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 really wanted in this world. And I think that's why, as a drug addict, I have found, such a desire to consume, because that's exactly what drugs are. That's just a feeling, and it's a feeling you get when you get high. You like it. It feels good. So you continue to do it. That's why working a job that you love feels good. So, you continue to do it, and I have trouble working jobs that don't feel good, because it's like, what am I fucking doing here? Like, it shouldn't be this way. It shouldn't be that hard for us to figure out a system of work and living and all this shit to where people can look forward to going to their jobs. I'm not saying it's got to be easy, like, or anything like that. Of course, you got to get through hardships and challenges and all this and that. But like when there's like literally practically no joy in your work, or what you go to do, and I feel like a lot of people all across the world, we have it relatively easy here because we get paid pretty well here in America. But we have to deal with a lot of other bullshit too. But anyways, beyond all that, there's just so much people that just continue on in misery, like essentially, like, or they tell themselves they're happy, or it's just like, they settle for what's available. So I get it, if we've lost our ability to live off the land, and a lot of places have been so ravaged by, fucking development and corporations and, this new age industry that it's like you can't even, most if people try to live on the land right now, there's not enough land for them to really be able to do so. That's another reason why this project needs to get going, because this will help rejuvenate the land, the hemp plant, and when it remediates damaged soil. So like that in itself will help the ability to grow other crops. So it's. But anyways, what I was trying to say with all this is that I think that like because I feel, and I've done this to myself to a certain degree, but just like I've actually gone back and looked at texts from former friends, and I've thought about interactions with former friends and stuff like that, and it's like, damn, dude, like, yeah, some of it isn't very friendly, but a lot of it too is like I just had like, I don't know. I guess I felt jaded because I wasn't receiving the same type of like the good energy that I threw out to my friends, and it's like, what are you guys doing here? And then a lot of times they'd be super critical about things, and it's like, but they'd hardly ever compliment me. And so it's like, well, what the fuck's going on here? Like, it's okay if you want to be critical, like that's cool. It's a part of life. It's good to be able to fucking do that and give that to people, but when you can't, like, when that's all you do, for the most part, if you don't compliment me about something, or encourage or talk about something positive, like, because I've shared a lot of shit on the internet, okay, and some of it's not right, and I mess up and I make errors and I misspeak, yeah, I know that, but I've shared some at least good intent, good information to help the collective grow in a good way, and to share my life and my experiences, and even just that ability to express yourself and to share it with whoever watches, like that in itself is very therapeutic. So but it's like I've gotten some, but hardly any compliments in that area. And It's like, I'm thinking about it, like it feels more like I'm just being like, I feel like there's just that little bit of jealousy, like there's that issue, and then me not picking up on the good vibes from them, makes me wonder what the fuck's going on here. So then I end up pushing people away, and then mix that with kratom addiction, which makes, at higher levels makes, although I'm getting better at it, like I'm realizing it's not just the kratom, it's also been my state of mind, because now I'm still taking kratom, but I enjoy speaking more. Still not the best, and I still got to like kind of push myself out of these spaces I find myself in where I don't want to talk, but I'm wanting to communicate more, so that's a good thing. But um yeah, just in retrospect, I think why some like the confidence thing, I'm like, because there's certain things I'm very confident about, but I think because like psychologically, the not having any friends at 37, I live in my parents' basement, all this shit, even though there's relatively good reasons why I'm here and doing exactly what I'm doing, I think a lot of it has to do with like just like, not having these friends in my life anymore, and like not even kind of knowing exactly what the fuck happened. Like, of course there's little things, but it's